Alright guys, welcome back to another pickup video for you guys. I had an awesome time this week. I went out to Las Vegas. Fucking epic Vegas trip. Especially because of the fact that I won over $1,000 in the poker room. That's right. So you guys ready for this week's pickup video? Cheers.
How lucky can one guy be?
Alright, let's get right into this week's pickup video. As you guys saw, we turned it into a Vegas trip. We hit up a couple spots out there. Didn't find too much stuff out there, but I did find a couple things. But the best part was I got to spend some time with some cool dudes. We got to drink some beverages. Love Vegas. So let's get into these pickups already. We hit up the Sunset Casino, the Sunset Station, because they got an awesome buffet on the cheap. So if you're ever out there in Vegas and you're looking for a cheap buffet, any of the station casinos, dirt cheap.
I'll have some of the yellow, and don't get cheap on me.
After that, we hit up a place called Retro City Games. I love hitting that place up every time I go out there. I picked up 2 games inside there. I had 3, but unfortunately one of them, he did not have the disc, so that's alright. I can live with that. But I did pick up a PS1 game, because Leo told me to, so I did. And that was the PlayStation game called The X-Files.
Picked a great day to be late. There's some big gun in from DC. I don't know what's up, but it looks serious.
I doubt it has anything to do with us.
Guy had it marked for $6.99. He hooked it up. Not only with the 10% off, he gave it to me for $5. And this mother effer is probably not a good game, but holy cow, it's got not 1, not 2, but 4 discs. Holy cow. The manual is actually in really good condition, which tells you one of 2 things. That means either the guy who owned this, or chick, took really good care of his stuff, or hers, or somebody bought it and the game sucked and he never touched it after putting it in for 1 time. I'm guessing the game sucked, but I didn't have it, so $5 on house money. Next game that I picked up over there, he actually hooked it up, only charged me $10, and I believe it's about a $13 game, which is what it was marked at, and that is Aliens vs. Predator for the PS3.
Xenos! Back to the compound! Everyone pull back to the compound! It's here!
And my PS3 keeps on growing. Oh yeah. Complete. Disc is really dirty. A lot of fingerprints, but no scratches. Alright. We ended up hitting up buybacks. Didn't find anything over there. Hit up the Savers in the same parking lot. And that place was a dump and customer service sucked. Didn't buy anything over there. Alright, so we ended up going back to the Excalibur Hotel and Casino. Picked up a couple brewskis. And when we got back, there was a surprise. The motherfucking OGP, Mr. OG Piniated, was there, and he was ready to party. We went back downstairs. We drank a bunch of beer. They had a bunch of margaritas in those boot thingamajiggies. Apparently OGP did not sleep much, and he was on an empty stomach. So that guy got toe up real quick and ended up like this. Aww. Too bad he doesn't remember most of the stuff, but the good thing is Danny and Leo the video game guy caught a lot of the stuff in the hotel room. There was a lot of funny stuff that went down. It was a great night for sure. Ended up going back downstairs. I ended up playing a little poker for a little bit longer. Couldn't stay too long in the poker room because we actually had to get up early to head back to San Diego, which would have been cool to stay in the poker room for a little bit longer. Could have made more money, but that's alright. There's always next time. There's always next time. So we ended up coming back to San Diego. I dropped Leo off, but before I dropped him off, we had made a deal. Yeah, for $75, he hooked me up with none other than Sunset Rider. Booyah! And this thing is minty, minty, minty. Great copy for 75 bucks. Definitely glad to have this. I actually played this one a couple of weeks ago on my modded Xbox. We played the MAME arcade. Played 3 players. It was some good times. The only bad thing about having it on Super Nintendo is you can only play 2 player. But it's still fun nonetheless. Still fun nonetheless. And definitely glad to have this in my Super Nintendo collection on house money. Yeah. After dropping Leo off and Danny off, I ended up going over to the Toy Attic. Oh yeah. I love that place. John's a cool dude. In fact, when I was there, he brought out a bunch of NES manuals. He's like, here, if there's any in there that you want, just go ahead and take for free.
For free!
For free! So I went ahead and grabbed a few that I did not have, like Dr. Mario, How to Play Joust. This one I just recently picked up not too long ago. Paperboy 2 for the NES. Great game right here. Adventure Island. RC Pro-Am. And last but not least, one of my favorite games from back in the day. A lot of fun, kind of hard, but definitely enjoyable. Blaster Master. Great soundtrack if you never played that too. But while I was there, I actually picked up 3 more games I did not have to add to my NES collection. And those games are Destiny of the Empire, by Capcom. Can't go wrong with Capcom. Next game that I picked up was Rad Gravity. Cool little platformer game. And I only paid $10. Not bad for an $18 to $20 game. Oh yeah. And the last game that I picked up, I am really glad to have now because I've heard it's actually a pretty fun game. You wouldn't think it being that it's actually a sports game, but it's got the characters from River City Ransom. And that is Dodgeball. It's actually a pretty fun game. That one I paid 15 bucks. 15 bucks, not too bad. Then I ended up going over to the Goodwill over on Lake Murray Boulevard. I found 2 games inside there. Nothing great, but I didn't have them. So I had to get them to add to my collection. They are in pretty decent shape. For 4 bucks a piece, it's not a bad deal. Not really worth much, but I did not have them. The first one is Conflict Vietnam.
We need to find the others, now!
And I'm telling you, this case is in really good condition. The disc is in really good condition. Probably another one of those scenarios where the game sucked. But this one's worth a little bit. It's worth a little more than 4 bucks, so not a bad pickup right there. This one I'm actually excited to pick up, and that is Red Dead Revolver.
Get over here! Who the hell are you?
Pretty cool Western shoot-'em-up game. Again, disc is in really good condition. Does need to be cleaned up a little bit. Some smudges. And maybe a couple minor scratches on there. That's all I got over at the Goodwill over in Lake Murray Boulevard. It was getting late. I was getting tired. I wanted to hit up one more place in particular because there was a certain item that has been sitting there for months and months and months. And I kept telling myself, that thing is mine. I need to go to the casino, win some money, and I'm going to come back to the store, and I'm going to pick that thing up, and I'm going to take it home, and it's going to be mine. And today was that day. And that is none other than the mother effing TurboDuo in the box. The box is a little beat up. Not in the greatest condition. It's taped up on the bottom to hold the box together. But let me tell you this, the console, the controller, everything is in mint condition. It actually has the manual in there. No inserts, no foam inserts or anything, which I kind of wish they had. Want me to take it out of the box? You guys want to see it? is one of the cleanest TurboDuos I've ever seen. And these go for about $500 loose, console only. So, box is basically a throw-in. Oh. Oh my God, is it Christmas already? It is for me. Check this out, guys. I'm not kidding when I say this is one of the cleanest TurboDuos I have ever seen. Usually you'll see them with a lot of scratches, scuffs. This one, no. There's a few, but they're very light. Very, very light. TurboGrafx cue cards go there. TurboGrafx CD games go there. Look at that. My precious. My precious. Thank you to all the players at the poker table that gave me your money. I appreciate that. I do. I spent it foolishly. Got the manual. Yeah. Power cord. It's official. NEC. And this controller looks brand new. Brand spanking new. TurboGrafx for the TurboDuo. Yeah. And of course RCAs, which unlike the regular TurboGrafx, was hooked up to the coaxial cable unless you were able to wire up the pins in the back and make it into RCA connections. So very nice, very cool. It's time to start playing some TurboGrafx games, baby.
It's a sophisticated multimedia video entertainment system that uses the latest CD technology, not rated for little boys.
Yeah. But that's going to do it, you guys. That's going to do it for this week's Fluffy Gamer Show / pickup video. I had a lot of fun. As you guys probably saw, I enjoyed myself this week. I splurged. But I didn't spend a dime. This was all everybody else's money. This wasn't even mine. So, as always, guys, I am your host. I am your boy. I am the round one. I'm the Fluffy Gamer. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, about to take all y'all's monies.
I'm definitely in.
Yeah, in fact, I'm all in.
All in. There is no turning back now.
Gotcha. Ooh, I get a call. We got some action.
We'll see the first 3 cards now. 10, 7, king. And the turn now. And here comes the river card.
You called with that? What a fucking donkey.
You better count your money. You better count your money, boy.
You better count your money. You better count your money. Fluffy Gamer coming through, gonna hit the poker room, we gonna take your money. Yeah.